And things I would do differently, I would start, anybody considering building one of these, I would start with the box already mounted on the truck. Okay, that would just save you a lot of unnecessary work that I had to do. But my circumstance is a little bit different. I had to sit in the backyard, and it was a platform that I wanted to build on. So I had to go find a box, and luckily I found the exact box that I wanted, and got a good price on it and everything. So it was worth the effort to do it. But if you're starting from scratch, I would recommend that you go and get one. It can have a defect in it. It'll have a blown engine or a bad transmission or something. Haul the thing home if you got the area to work on it, and go buy a transmission and yank the other one out, stick it in there, or yank the engine out, stick it in there. Just make sure the price is right, and I think that's the way to go if you're trying to save some money. Or you can just go out and if you run across one that's only got 50,000-60,000 miles on it, go that route. But you're going to pay a pretty good amount for it, probably right around 8-10 grand for something like that. But anyway, another thing that I would do differently is I would have chosen what you call the Escape RV windows, the ones that fully tilt out. These are nice and everything because they roll out and they have screens in them, and they're thermal. They're double pane, which are kind of hard to find. So I'm happy with what I have, but if I had to do it over again and make the choice, I would have went with the full tilt out windows. I think that would have been a little bit better choice. If you can get them in thermal, they're probably really hard to find, full tilt out Escape windows in thermal. But I don't know, if I ever run across some for the right price or something, I might be popping these out and replacing those and resell these. So it's always an option. I do like this linoleum flooring, but my wife gave me heck about it because she had other ideas. She wanted the wood plank flooring, and I could go either way, but she was probably right about that for the interior, and going with the beadboard. It'd probably look a lot better with some of that wood plank flooring, and I think it would probably be just as durable. This has got like a 10-year warranty on it. Some linoleum has got like 20-year warranty. Probably not for this application, but we'll probably wear this out one day and might swap it out, so who knows. So that's one thing I would change. The dinette table mounts that I just did, I'll probably include that in this video since I did that this week. But these mounts right here work great, and this is going to work great for having like a 5/8, 3/4 inch table. But I don't like the idea of a sharp metal object right about shin length here. So I'm going to actually do something about this. I'm going to go back and put a layer of wood right here below it, so that it's not like a sharp edge sticking out. So that's something I would have done differently. It's not a mistake unless you leave it a mistake. So that is something I'm going to correct. One other thing I might have done, and I'm not sure about this yet. Until I actually use it, I'm not 100% sure if I would have done this or not. But the other camper, I'd like you open the doors and you're like open to the world out there. You have you can see anyway, you're open to the environment out there in the wilderness and everything. And I kind of like that, having the openness. The availability of openness. I'd like to be able to close up when you want to, and then open it up when you want to. With this plan right here, this is more like a traditional RV, and it's kind of closed in, which is nice if it's raining and you want a comfortable spot to come climb in and everything. But then again, I think a little bit more open floor plan, bigger door or something like that, or I've seen people with the sliding door they left in there. Those are hard to seal up though. But some option like that. I haven't really thought about it 100%, and when I start using it, I might just like what I've done with it. So just something I've thought about. Let's see. Another thing is, I don't know if you saw my video on the mic. Thinking back about it right now, I kind of wish I had purchased a lapel mic, that you can just wear and have a long cord. This one's okay, you know, works well and everything, but it's like a directional mic, and if I'm behind the camera again, it still doesn't pick up quite as well as like a lapel mic would have worked a little bit better. So if anybody's out there, you know, if you guys are doing videos, I think I would start with a lapel mic, even though I probably would have purchased one of these later, you know, for other things, like when I have it mounted to the side of the body and I'm working on stuff and I just need to talk. This works great for that. And the lapel mic would get in the way if I was, you know, working, trying to go, you know, get tools and all that kind of stuff. So it's maybe a lapel mic with a Bluetooth connection back to the camera. That would be perfect. That's something that I might change. Future modifications. So once I get it running and everything, I have stored from my other vehicles, like I said, these. I can't get in there. Anyway, you'll have to trust me. Inside my garage, I've got some 2008 plus year brakes. They're much better than the ones that come on here. I don't know what they have, like bigger rotors. I researched it one time, and they're better calipers, bigger rotors. On, you know, there's all kinds of pluses, and they're a direct swap on these things. So I have those parts in there, and that's one of the things. Once I get it on the road and start using it, and wear the brakes out, I will swap over to 2008 plus brakes for E350. Other future modifications, I plan on putting solar power. This is once I get it, you know, camp worthy and ready to go. I'm probably going to look for the 265 watt or 260 watt panels that are made for you know, going on top of your house. And then get a, I think it's an MPPT charger, instead of getting the 100 watt panels, because I mean they're not much bigger, and I've got all the real estate in the world up there. That's the way you know, I didn't put my fan on the top, so that'll help me right there. And I'll put one or two of those up there, preferably two if I can find a good deal on them. On the back, what I plan to do back here is I'm going to build a rear bumper for this area that I can carry stuff with, and I'm going to have a swing out tire mount. Probably the biggest tire I'll probably have on here is a 33-inch tire. I think that's what I'm going to stick with. If my gear ratio turns to be really low, I might go up in size a little bit, but right now I'm planning on 33s, and I want to plan on having a tire mounted right here on a swing out that will swing out. So I'm going to construct out of aluminum or metal or something, and anyway, have that on this side, and maybe another storage box on this side right here that swings out in the opposite direction. So I have that under future mods. Of course, I'm going to take all the other stuff off the other RV that's going on here. On the front, that Warn Classic winch bumper. Not right off the bat, but eventually I would like to have a front-mounted winch. Make this thing, you know, so I can go off-road with it a little bit. If I get stuck, I won't have four-wheel drive, but I'll be able to get it out of a stuck situation having a winch. And the limited slip rear end will help also. Okay, another idea. One of my viewers also made this suggestion about having covers for the windows, so it's not as obvious what it is. You know, make it more stealth. You can have like an awning that drops down and covers the window in white, and then it'll go back to looking like a box truck. So yeah, that's just an idea. Another idea would be kind of cool, and I've seen it on some of the trailers. They have a whole side that pops out of the box and into a tent. It just folds right out of the side of the box, and it becomes like a covered tent space where you can sleep in a little area over here. So I can add some more sleeping capability to either side by adding one of those. This is just future, like down the road, you know, dream kind of modifications that I'm going to make. So let's see. Anyway, I plan on you know, doing a lot of camping in it, and you know, boondocking, camping, just whatever I can, you know, do with it. It's also going to be used like a truck, and I want to tow stuff. So maybe one of these days, I might even, you know, convert it over to four-wheel drive and use a F250, F350 Dana 60 axles on it on the front, But that's way down the road, and I've already done one of those, and it's not really needed unless you're going to areas that you know, that are probably way beyond what I'll probably be using this for. So I'm just keeping that in mind. That's a possibility, but it's probably not going to happen anytime soon. So we'll see. Anyway, if you guys would just give me some ideas of what you'd like to see in the future episodes of me working on, and you know, maybe I'll make that a priority and try to give a little more detail on it, and see if I can help you guys out what I'm doing, and the mistakes I'm making. Hopefully you'll learn from those too. And anyway, that's all I have for this week, guys. Build it, don't buy it.